visualization creates movement throughout the whole body. So notice the difference, the shifts in the body as we open up the joints here. Getting into the shoulders now. Moving the arms, shoulders, wrists and elbows. Cool. And the sensual body really comes from aligning yourself to your energy. We're going to move into the hips. Just go ahead and make some nice big movements. And we release a lot that we hold onto in the hip area and the lower spine. So releasing the arms, we can make some nice big wide circles coming side to side. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, so just loose arms, yes. Remembering that beautiful breath of yours. Feeling nice and free in our bodies, loose. And bringing the hands to knees, we'll make some big hip circles, starting to get into the knees, rounding those knee joints. And see if you can get into the spine, so rounding the spine, getting into the mid-spine. Exhale, coming out, inhale up, and exhale. Finding your own energy, feeling into your own tempo. And releasing the neck in here. It feels good. Start to open up the shoulders, neck, knees. You can move the legs around and get into the ankle joints as well. Maybe lifting a foot up or two. See if you can lift them too. Breath, the hips, the pelvis, the ankles. Good. Keeping the hands on the knees. We'll look over that left shoulder. Feel a little twist in the spine. And switch. Looking over the other shoulder. Good. Let's hang down here. Dropping the hands. Keeping the knees nice and bent. Nice and easy on that spine. Side to side. Side to side. Nice and loose. It feels comfortable. Grabbing onto your elbows. Relaxing the neck. Shaking the head out. Opening up the arms, we'll slowly roll back up. In yoga, they sometimes say that the calf muscles are equivalent or close to the muscles of the heart. So to open that space up, we're going to do some calf jumps. So coming up to the tippy toes, we're just going to drop the heels down and create some nice calf jumps. Yeah. Get the blood flowing through our feet. And let the ground lift us up. That gratitude for that groundedness always. It feels good lifting the arms up and shaking out the hands. Yes. Good. Let's come down. We're going to inhale up to the ceiling and exhale. Down to the ground. And that nice hanging loose. Yeah. And back up. Inhale. Reach. Big breath. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Got it. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Dropping down. Give yourself a little feel to your body. How do your knees feel? How do your hips feel? See if you can open up a little bit, any of those areas. We're going to feel the fire in our hands, so go ahead and rub your hands together, hanging down here. And we're going to clap. So crossing the ankles, crossing the tap, other side, ankle, tap, right, other side, raising up our body. Get into the low back. You can bring your hands into fists and knock on the low back. Like to make a sound for your body. to release any energy and stagnancy from the back of my thighs out. Feels good using your breath. Alright, ready to start fresh today. Let's come to sitting. We're going to be focusing on the kidney bladder meridians. The kidney is the inside meridians, the bladder is the outside. And there are two meridians that go all the way from the bottom of the feet to the top of the head. So this helps open up the entire body inside and outside. We're going to start with a butterfly position. So feet touching. We're going to squeeze the elbows into the knees, or rather knees into elbows. Squeezing in, keeping the spine nice and straight on the inhale. And then we're going to push open, keeping some resistance, squeezing the inner thighs in here. As you push open, the spine comes forward. You feel those inner thighs open up. This is really great for opening up the pelvis. Inhale, knees coming in, and when you squeeze in, feel the opening in your upper back as well. And exhale. Coming down, moving forward. Yeah. Upper back, shoulders, and exhale, inner thigh. Using the breath, squeeze the shoulders, and exhale, opening inner thigh. Following your breath, do a few more here. Exhale, chest to sky. Inhale and exhale. Opening the whole side. Yes, it feels good. You can reach the arm up to the ceiling. Feeling that whole side body open up. Over here. And lifting the arm all the way to the sky. Switch, other side. Dropping the right arm down, and reach. Exhale, open. Feeling the ribs, the lungs open up. This is where we hold grief and sadness and stagnation. We want to open that up and release with the breath. Give it all back to God. Exhale, release. And let's alternate, lifting up to the ceiling, dropping elbows down, reach, one breath, and switch. Reach, one breath. Feeling ourselves with the energy of the earth, like a tree, wind blowing. Releasing. And walking the arms all the way out in front of you, feeling that stretch in the inner thighs, relaxing the spine down, feeling the crown of your head reach. We'll go ahead and come to our back. We're going to come back into a kidney opener, the inner thighs, the groin area. So what we want to do is bring one of our arms. So we'll bring the right arm to the inside of the right leg, and then the right hand to the outside of that foot. So inside leg, outside foot. We're going to bring the foot down towards the body, and And then we're going to kick the foot up. So very slowly, actually creating resistance. So pressing up into the hand. And as you're pushing into your hand, you're going to feel a nice opening in the hamstring here. I'm already shaking, so this could be as intense or as less intense as you want to make it. Pushing the foot down with the hand, and then slowly kicking it back up, creating resistance in here. Opening the inside of that thigh. And out. Be gentle with yourself. See if you can open up more with each lift. We'll do about 5 more. Open slow. It's one area of our bodies we don't typically get to open up, so feel very intimate in what we're releasing internally. Let it go slow, be patient, and use your breath. And on your last one, see if you can hold it out, release the resistance, and see if you can just relax that leg out wherever you're at. Doesn't have to be straight. Beautiful. Bringing that ankle to the other knee. We're going to create a figure 4. Pulling in the knee. Stretch that hip. We're going to open up the outside bladder meridian now by pressing the hands together. Go ahead and weave the hands together on the outside of the knee. We're going to squeeze the knee into chest and then push the knee out against our hands. The resistance here is you're going to feel it in the glutes, squeezing out, and then pulling it in. Moving lots of blood here in this move. Lots of movement, lots of oxygen throughout the body. Squeezing in, pushing out. Whew. And if you're shaking, let it shake. Release anything that wants to come out. Resisting that move. Pushing against the hands. by lifting up the hips. So lifting the hips and pelvis up to the sky, keeping your feet parallel to each other, squeezing the glutes, and then we're going to drop the spine slowly back down towards the mat, upper spine, mid-spine, lower spine, sacrum, and back all the way down to the hips. On the inhale, lifting the hips, mid-spine, upper spine, higher shoulders, and exhale, drop the upper spine, mid-spine, lower spine, five liner. See if you can deepen your inhales and exhales each time you roll up and roll down. Keeping those glutes squeezed and in charge. And the exhale awakens the heart channel, so opening that up on the exhale. Left leg over right. We'll come into a deeper twist this time, rotating all the way over. Yes, you can grab on the outside of the leg if it feels good to you, to pull deeper, opening the spine even more, reaching even further with the opposite arm. Breathing into the spine, upper back, pressing the shoulders into the earth. If you'd like to take it a step further, you can hold on to that foot and extend the leg out. Or just stay your Gratitude begins with the gratitude, that feeling inside of our bodies, that joyousness, that love that we feel in these poses, in this back leg. And then exhale, dropping it back down. Inhale, hips up, exhale down. We're all the way now, so I can say this. We're activating that pussy energy, lifting up to the sky, and grounding it down to the earth. Inhale up, exhale. Another last one, come up. Open up the front hamstring as much as you can on that inhale, and then exhale, dropping down to elbows if that's available to you. We want to activate our core muscles a bit, so keeping the elbows down on the mat, we're going to lift the top leg back to the left. Yes. And from here, salsa hips, dropping the left hip down and up, and right hip down and up. Start to activate the fire inside of us. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Drop. Being graceful in our bodies. If you have to come to your knees, come to the knees. 2 more. Lift. Drop. And lift. And coming down. 2 lifts. And lifting up to upward dog. Relaxing the neck. Yummy. Coming back to all fours. Let's come to the other leg. So right leg in front. And lifting up on that back leg. Coming up, inhale. For triangle and exhale. Dropping that hip flexor down. Inhale. Opening the top hamstring. Exhale. Releasing that quad of the back leg. Contracting the left. Using your breath to guide you, like every action in life. Remembering to take those pauses and breathe. Honoring your body's natural intelligence. It knows what to do. Feel those beautiful hips open. And drop to the elbows here. Feel free to drop the back knee. Pressing the elbows into ground, coming back to that plank. And then pushing up into the dolphin pose. So coming up on the elbows and then walking the feet up a little closer to underneath your hips. Let's lift up the right leg all the way up, opening up the hip. So keep it nice and open. Open the knee. You can rotate the ankle here. And exhale down. Switching legs, lift. Hip up to the sky. Bending at the knee, rotating the ankle. And exhale down. One more time, switch legs. Open the hips. And down. Since we're here, I'd love to come up to wild thing. So let's open up the arms nice and straight. We're going to start in a downward dog position. So keeping the knees parallel, the feet parallel, hips nice and lifted. Pressing the fingertips down into the mat. We'll go ahead and come up to the tippy toes, lifting the right leg all the way up, lifting that hip open. And then see foot parallel to, perpendicular to your hands, rotating at 90-degree angle, and then dropping the back foot down to the earth behind you. Beautiful. And lifting up the hips, up high to the ceiling, reaching the arm back. See if you can rotate those ribs and chest all the way towards the ceiling, getting a stretch in that bottom arm. Good job. Bringing the arm back. Yes, squeezing knee into nose and back into that plank. Come up for a little push-up in between. Strong warrior. And back up to downward dog. One more on the other side, lifting that leg up, bending at the knee, rotating that bottom foot to 90 degrees, and dropping the back foot down. Opening deep ribs, rotating the chest to the ceiling, getting a nice stretch on that bottom arm, opening your heart to the sky, and down, coming back down, knee to nose, and back to plank, and chaturanga.